Can you do this with your circular saw?
See how cleanly I extracted the subfloor with one saw, one blade, and no damage to the sheetrock, wires, or plumbing? One saw.
What about this?
Forget about pulling out your beam saw or making 4 cuts with 2 different saws. I could do it with one saw in 2 cuts.
Bet your saw can't do this.
How fast was that? And without the waste of material or ugly edges that can be created by a reciprocating saw.
What if you could do this?
I just cut that rim joist without marking or chalking any lines. Try that with any other saw.
Could you even think about doing this with your circular saw?
How many times would you have to pull out your tape measure just to cut these floor joists? 10, 20 times? Try doing it without measuring at all.
And try doing this with your old circular saw.
I used to have to do this by hand or switch to an undercut saw. Now I just rotate my handle 90 degrees for perfect one-pass undercuts in only a few seconds.
Now, would you believe that you could do all these things and more with just one saw, all while significantly reducing construction costs? Believe it. Introducing the Straight Flush Saw, the 7-in-1 saw that's faster, safer, and more versatile than virtually any other comparable saw on the market. And it's about to change the construction industry forever. The Straight Flush Saw also comes with a heavy-duty lifetime guarantee. If one of the manufactured parts breaks or you experience a design flaw, just send it back to us and we'll send you a new Straight Flush even if you're not the original owner.
Heard enough? Stop lugging around heavy, cumbersome saws that only have one function and start saving time, labor, and material costs today. Get the Straight Flush Saw right now and experience the way a real saw is supposed to work.
Introducing the PolyGauge SS, a precision machined polygon with 5 angles commonly used by woodworkers. And its magnetic dual-purpose knob and base connects the tool to steel machine tops, allowing for hands-free adjustments. Now you can set table saw blade angles perfectly the first time. Place the PolyGauge SS horizontally to set miter fences easily. Or use with a miter saw to accurately set fence to blade angles. Quickly set up miter cuts with confidence and tackle complex projects you previously avoided with the PolyGauge SS.
We set out to make a more modern and functional PolyGauge that's made right here in our shop. Originally I designed the PolyGauge to be made out of aluminum. But once I machined it, had the part in my hand, I decided it didn't have the modern feel that we were looking for. So from there, we decided to go towards the stainless steel because it gave a modern look and a more accurate edge. The high-quality stainless steel gets cut out with our laser cutter. From there, it gets leveled and sandblasted, which gives it a nice matte finish. And we precision mill our edges to keep our angles within 0.008 of a degree, which is 10 times more accurate than our other competitors. After inspection, the stainless steel gets passivated and moves on to be laser annealed, giving the tool its high contrast, easily readable markings. And we designed the perfect handle by 3D printing multiple prototypes to make sure it securely fit the tool. Instead of the typical screw-off handle, we made ours with 2 rare earth magnets, which allows for quick and easy attachment. I think we built a really cool, modern, and highly functional PolyGauge, and I'm proud that it's made right here in our shop.
The PolyGauge SS, precision made in the USA.
Welcome home. It can be your castle, your island in the sun. It can be your playground for all your dearest ones. It can be your palace, a private universe. Just anything you want, anything you want. It can be your shelter, your secret paradise. It can be your spaceship, reaching for the sky. It just needs a little dreaming and blooming fantasy. It's everything you want, everything. Welcome home, home made by you. Welcome home, home made by you. Welcome home.
Simplify your dado cuts with the Woodpeckers Dado Setup Fixture, or DSF. And when paired with the Woodpeckers Gap Gauge, tedious dado setups are a thing of the past. The traditional method for setting up dado cuts can be a repetitive, frustrating pursuit. And without a precise way to measure dado width, or securely arrange the dado stack, you're forced to reach inside your saw again and again to get the right cut. By mimicking the mounting of the dado set on your table saw, the DSF allows for an easy, ergonomic setup. Just take a physical reading of the material with the gap gauge. Then match with the DSF to set the perfect dado width, eliminating the need for multiple test cuts, saving time and stress. The DSF incorporates a 5/8" brass arbor and threaded knob that fully compresses the dado stack, just as your saw's arbor nut would, and can accommodate dados up to 15/16 of an inch thick. Quickly secure the DSF with a bench vise by drilling into a work surface and inserting the included 3/8" pins, or mount to a Festool MFT with its perfectly matched bushings. A clever addition to your shop, the gap gauge makes gauging the thickness of material or the dimensions of a joint a one-step operation. And the mini gap gauge is perfect for mortise and tenon joinery. Work more efficiently and make dado setups quick and easy with the Woodpeckers Dado Setup Fixture and Gap Gauge. A combination built for precision in the USA.